Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Julie, and Ian should be somewhere inside here, which is our garage workshop, which we've been working on now for the past 12 months. And ultimately, this is going to be our new off-grid homestead. So the first section of this project is our garage workshop. And once this is completed, phase 2. But for now, we're busy working on the siding. And because it's December, winter, we're doing each section in chunks, preparing, fitting, finishing, and rotating our way around the garage workshop as weather permits. Right then, let's see what he's up to. Let's see what Ian's up to.
Oh,
Hi.
you made it then?
Yeah, no, it's great fun. Oh, it's nice and warm in here.
We've got the heater on, it's absolutely horrible out there. It's really cold rain. And they said on the mountains there's going to be 50 to 80 centimetres. What's that? Over 2 foot to 3 foot of snow tonight. So I'm hoping it's not going to come down here. So probably as Julie just said, we're going to carry on and get these boards all cut and hopefully protected. And then tomorrow we can get them up on the wall. Let's check if it's gonna fit. Oh, I'd say that's not too bad. Down this corner here is going to be the metal siding, so all of this will be covered up. So really it's just the top part. This was at an angle and this is at an angle, so I think that's, well, I'd say that's okay. Let's see, 253.5. Alright, it's another one to be prepared. 262. Start of that one is 32. 32. That will slide straight across to there. Right, we're just going to go off for a coffee. We're going to go to that really nice cathedral you can see in the background there.
I've got left behind, so I'm chasing him down. We're showing you some of our local countryside, literally a stone's throw from our off-grid plot. And we've got a couple of really beautiful Roman churches where we live. This is one here, and then the main one is where we aim to go for a coffee. Behind me, this is the cathedral that you can see from our garage workshop. And today I'm going up on this ENGWE E26 electric assisted bike. Now I've never been up here on an electric bike, only on my road bike. and it's got a cheeky 10% plus grade. So it's going to be a great comparison to see how this performs compared to blood, sweat and grit on a racing bike. Just clicked up to assistance 2. Now we're coming up to this cheeky corner where it does really go up with a click. Let's see what assistance 3 does. Woo! And pedaling, nice. Now this bike has 7-speed Shimano gears, but honestly, with this electric assistance, I don't think you'll be using them very much unless you've run out of battery. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is lovely. Woohoo! Here we are, we're almost at the top. Oh, this is lovely. It's through the village. This is such a pretty place. It's a World Heritage Site. We made it to the cathedral. Ian's at the laundry waiting with a cup of coffee for me. And I just want to say, there's nothing but great reviews I can give for this bike, this ENGWE E26. It's fantastic. If you're in the market for an e-bike that's funky and fun to look at, it can go off-road, it's got hydraulic disc brakes. It's brilliant, it's fantastic. We'll put a link in the description below. Click on that, and I can't tell you enough, this bike came so quick. Their service is fantastic. So if you really want one of these for Christmas, I'm sure they're going to be able to get one to you in this short space of time, because this arrived within days, and I'm super happy with this bike. And just to let you know, directly over there, that hump to the left, that is our off-grid plot, and this, where I'm standing, is what you see from that plot. I'd like to thank ENGWE for sending us this E26 hybrid electric bike. The bike's available in 3 different colours, and those of you familiar with our channel know we have a liking for this colour. It's an aluminium frame. It comes with 26-inch fat tyre wheels, and the pedals, they're solid metal. Nothing plastic or cheap about this bike at all. The bike was designed in California, and yeah, it's a pretty funky looking bike, and as a commuter bike it's got this great back rack that's pretty solid and can take up to 25 kilos. So Ian's not going to get a free lift back to the plot on this today. It comes with a great display screen. It looks like a mini iPhone. It's perfect because I don't even have to wear my glasses, I can see it. So at the top here we've got shows you the battery level, how much power you've got in your battery. Below is your speed, and here we'll show you the level of assistance that you're choosing, and it goes up to 5. And then below here we've got the trip, then we've got the odometer, then it will show you your max speed and your average speed. And all this is done with this little switch here. So you have your plus to go up the assistance and the minus to bring you back down again, and underneath, that's where you turn it on and off, and to the side here, that's how you turn your lights on and off also. The bike comes with full front suspension and front and rear hydraulic disc brakes. The bike directly out of the box, which was very well packed, comes with a top speed of 25 kilometers an hour, which by law is a homologated top speed here in the EU, Europe. But this is also a hybrid bike that can go off-road, and with pushing a few of the buttons you can activate it so it goes up to 43 kilometers an hour, and also with the assistance of the throttle. The manufacturers say that this bike has a range of 80 kilometers. Today I've been here, there, everywhere on this bike to get here, going up and down, testing out the levels of assistance, and my green power levels at the top have not diminished. One thing I must add is the price point of this bike. The quality is exceptional. ENGWE are the leaders in this field, so please check out their website. They've got some fantastic deals on. Thanks again to ENGWE for sending this fantastic bike for a review. And please check out the link in the description below. Made it to the cafe. Oh,
you made it.
Yeah. Ooh, it's a bit chilly coming up there, but oh, that bike's fantastic. Yeah, it's so easy. It's such an easy bike to ride.
Well, there's coffee and Madeleine de Saint-Jacques, specialist for this little cafe here up at St Bertrand. Oh, it makes a change actually to get out to a coffee instead of stuck in that garage workshop.
Yeah.
So,
this is warming my hands off. It was a bit chilly getting up here because there's a bit of frost this morning, even though it's nice and sunny. But it's very Christmassy everywhere here now, so it's not Christmas just yet. It's another week away, but we just want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and
happy holidays for wherever you are.
Yes, that's important as well. But,
right, we're going to get back down to the garage. We've got a little bit of finishing off to do. Yeah, well, hopefully Julie will get back on the bike. And
it's downhill. I'm going to have some fun going down on there.
She can check out those brakes.
Yeah. You do see us sitting down quite a lot having a coffee, but these little home comforts we can't take for granted because...
Well, we just walked up to the village and they've just put all the Christmas lights up.
It looks beautiful.
And it just brought back memories of last year at exactly the same time we were under those Christmas lights, doing a quick message to you guys about it's concrete day. And we're sitting on that concrete now. And I know it's been a year, which seems a long time, but
for us it's not.
No, 6 months of that, we're away in the Alps or Corsica.
All over France.
On our bikes working. So in between that, we've got near enough all of this garage up and built. And as you can see with the siding, I know it's an important thing, but it is the finishing touches to this garage.
Workshop.
Workshop, yeah.
I'm a little bit emotional after seeing all those lights because it really hit home that, wow, it's,
It seems an eternity, but it's been a year. So we're going to finish off the siding and we've still got a bit of landscaping work to do, all the outside walls. We've got to render it and get those gabions all topped off with concrete. But as you can see, the weather today is
my gosh, every time
proper winter.
Yeah, every time we've gone outside with a board just to check sizing and everything for cutting, we're getting all 4 seasons. 1 minute, beautiful sun, all the colours on the trees. Next minute, black skies. Next minute, full-on rain. It's a mixed bag today.
But when we open the door and come back in, it's roasting in here. So
it's lovely.
All of this insulation seems to be working. We've had the little gas heater on for probably 10 minutes. The place was too warm. So
it actually was.
Pretty pleased about that.
Yeah. Last year we kept sneaking into the car in between videoing, putting the heat on just to defrost. So to be able to sit here having a coffee, oh, this is pure luxury for us.
So I've got probably 3 or 4 planks left to cut. We'll get those all protected, and then as I said earlier, we'll get those on tomorrow. We're going to go back for a warm. Julie's freezing to death because she's got to go back on the bike. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, so he'll be pulling up at the side of me going, look at you, woman.
It's a great bike, by the way.
Oh, it's fantastic. But, honestly, check out the link in our description and we'll put it up on the screen as well. Those bikes are fantastic. They've got a huge range of different styles to suit everybody. I mean, we're used to riding road racing bikes because we've been racing forever and a day. So that bike's perfect for us.
Now we're old and decrepit and our knees have gone.
Well, I was thinking more the style of it. But yes, having a battery, oh my gosh, it might make next summer a little bit more interesting. But yeah, it's fantastic. We love it. It's good fun.
Right, enough of the chat. We've got to get on. Oh,
Work doesn't get done by itself. What size?
3075
Yeah.
and 316. 3075, 316.
That's the last one, 316.
I'm just setting up to do the blocking top and bottom. I've already cut them to length, now I've just got to basically trim them down to about 155, just under 6 inches, to fit between my siding. I think it's going to be a while before I'll be able to get concrete in this hole. Oh, saying that though, it has gone down. It's all filled up because all of this here is all clay now, so it's got nowhere to go. So if it doesn't rain tomorrow, I might be able to get these staked in each corner, nice and level. And we've got a bit of rebar I can put down, and we can prepare it. I'm going to put some forms just here around and backfill so I don't waste too much concrete. So Julie is finishing off inside, getting the protection on the boards ready for tomorrow. So we're packed up and we'll get back off home and get some tea. Get up here first thing tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.
Sensors require bypass. Exit delay started.
Good morning. Well, it's next day. All of the wood has been treated yesterday. It's finally stopped raining as well. There's a bit of sun actually. So we're going to go outside and start getting this on the wall. Starting off with these blocking pieces. I'm going to get those up on the walls and then fix this side of the siding.
These cheeky sausages, they search out any little sunspot they can find.
I'm only putting two fixings here. There's a wooden blocker at the back of this, basically because the fascia will just sit on top of this. It's not holding anything. It's purely to stop any little critters, little rodents getting up there.
Our silly dogs, they keep chasing after all the crows that come down. We've got 3 crows and a red kite.
Julie's just putting the extra bit of bug protection on these blockers, and then we can get the final siding up.
That looks lovely. Night and day. The weather yesterday, we had torrential rain, really strong winds, and today, well, the sun keeps coming out. It's beautiful today, so we're making the most of it and trying to get as many of these boards on the side as possible.
Right, we've got them all done. I've got a few little nicks here. This is where a screw basically split the wood, so I've glued that and taped it for now. Also here it split, so I've glued and clamped it. So we'll just go over a bit of wood filler and take a few of the holes. There's a few where the boards weren't wide enough, weren't wide enough, so some of the screws weren't hidden. So I think it's all right. We've got the corner on, so coming around here, this corner's done. So Julie can get all of this varnished, and then I can actually put the metal corner on here, and that will hide all of this edge. And then next stage will be to do this little section here, because around the other side we've got a bit more of a plan. We've got a bit more of work to do before we can get that particular siding up. We are losing light at the moment, but we're trying to get at least one coat on here, because we've got to go away to Toulouse tomorrow. So we're losing a day, and it's a nice day tomorrow. But
it's cold. I thought I was cold last time and I did that side.
How many coats have you got on?
Oh, I've got 5 layers on, a scarf, a hat.
But luckily she doesn't have to go back on the bike tonight. We're going to leave the bike here tomorrow, because before we go to Toulouse, we've got to bring the car up here and get charged. So I'll drive up, jump on the bike and go back to our current home. So
he spoils me, he spoils me.
So she'll be all right.
Oh.
I'm inside because I am cutting to length these boards here. So I decided to cut them length to 2.4 meters before I put through the planer. It saves massive long boards going through the planer if we're only using the cut-offs as blocking. So I've decided to cut them first and then get them through the planer and make it easier.
If I work faster, I'd be warmer.
That's what I keep telling her. Right. But lever outside. Well, I'm in the workshop. So these are the 2.4 meter boards. So we're going to get all those cut tonight, and then we'll whack the planer on there and get them all done. All right, another rainy day. So I'm in the workshop and I'm going to get a couple of these boards planed up, ready hopefully for tomorrow when it's a bit sunnier, and myself and Julie can get these on the wall and varnished. Instead of taking off my planer and all the workbench to get to the sawhorses below so I can plane the sides of these planks, I'm just putting them in this little jig, hopefully it will work. I'm also just going to take the back edge off. I found when I was putting the other ones on, it had a few rough spots. So if I take off just the corners, it makes for a better fitting. Little knot there, not falling out. Right, this is the last board. It just makes it so much mentally easier just doing small sections and finishing it all off and going to the next one. So there's only 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd already put one board on the corner. So there's only 6 boards along this one section, and they're all the same height, 2.4 meters. Makes it a pretty easy job. So yeah, it just feels better, doesn't it, when you've actually finished something, instead of preparing, you know, 100 boards like we did last time. It's just a nicer feeling. So this is my metal corner siding. So I'm just measuring it off. So I think they come in 3 meter chunks, this stuff, but it's pretty heavy gauge. When I watch plenty of YouTube channels and they're just cutting it with basically scissors, I'm thinking, wow, you know, I've been trying to cut this with tin snips and everything else, and it just doesn't seem to cut very well. So I normally end up using my grinder, which, you know, doesn't leave the best of finishes. So I'm going to give it a go again with my tin snips. I'm just going to measure it up, mark it, cut it to length, because I do have a few small cuts I need to do to get around the false beam. Well, I've lost my lights, lost my power in the garage. I didn't recharge any more power stations, and there is no sun. So, and as you know, my generator is good for the planer, but it's not very good for charging power stations. So I'm not going to be very long. I've just measured up my corner bracket. There's a lot of angles because the false beam that I put in is on an angled purlin, so it's not a direct cut out. I'll show you in a minute, but I'm just going to cut these out using the head torch, so it's not very good for filming, and I'll be outside and I'll show you it hopefully fitting well. Well, this is my corner. I've got masking tape on just to make it easy to mark up, but I'm thinking that's okay. So I had a droopy one there, and then it also goes in at the top there, so it's not a square cut, but it looks like it forms sort of a block section. I'll show you, I'll just drop it here. This is what it's all covering up, so I think that will work. So I'm not going to put it on just yet. I think Julie wants to put on a couple more coats just on this corner. And we're also going to probably put a bit of sealant down it. So I think that's all I can do now. I've lost power.
It's the biggest party of the year. Cathedral Institute and will end things in Manchester at Band on the Wall on March 15th. Tickets are available via the usual outlets, and for more.
So the last board you saw Ian preparing, I've now got a coat of protection on, so they're out here drying. They were in the sun, there's a shadow just come over. So while they're drying, I'm going to whip into here. I'm just going to give them a second coat, and hopefully that should blend in. And then once we've done the whole of the siding, I'm going to go all the way around the front, inside here and the back, and give it a third coat. I managed to get my varnishing done and treating done, so we're all ready now for putting this corner on. Ian's got all that prepared. Unfortunately, he couldn't come up here with me this afternoon. He's been a little bit tied up with the rally car. He's had a few issues with the engine. So while Ian's been locked away in his garage back at base, I've been here finishing a few ends this side, ready to continue. So we're going to leave it there this week. Catch you in the next video, and cheeky thumbs up as normal. And don't forget, hit subscribe. Okay then guys, catch you next week.